lesson. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to start back on the front page of your Studies Weekly. Okay? And you're going to read the article about physical characteristics. Okay? And as you read that article again, I'm going to have us go over again. I'll have us read it again just because we did get interrupted yesterday. Alright, so you're going to get with your elbow partner, and you're going to be on the front article about physical characteristics, and you're going to read it with a partner. Okay, one partner will read 2 sentences, and then the next partner will read 2 sentences. Okay, thumbs up if you follow the direction. Okay, Raina, what will the first partner do?
Read 2 sentences.
The first partner will what?
Read 2 sentences.
Okay, Becca, what will the second partner do? Read 2 sentences, and then we'll keep going, okay? So, Becca, today I'm going to have Chase be your elbow partner.
So I need to
So if you would move to sentence steps, that would be great. Let's see, and then Ren and Kyron, you two, and then Trey, I'll read with you. Now, as you're reading through the article, I want you to look for our special words. Now, remember, vocabulary words are special words when we're doing these articles. So, the words that I want you to look at are words that talk about different physical characteristics. So I will, let's see, write them up on the board for you. So I want you to look for landforms, okay, bodies of water, climate, and biomes. These are the important words that as we go through the rest of our Studies Weekly this week, we'll learn about each and every one of them. Okay, so as you're reading the article with your partner, you're going to take your pencil and underline if you find these words. Okay? So thumbs up if you know that instruction. Did I say start right now?
No.
No, pencil should be in holders. Okay, so Tayton, what are you going to do?
Underline.
Those important words, right? Okay, so right now I'm going to give you a couple minutes, 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes to read with your partner. Trey, I'll be your partner. Okay, so you're going to read through the article and then underline the important words. Okay, go ahead.
There are many physical characteristics. Physical characteristics tell us what a place looks like. There are many physical characteristics around the world. Also, read 2 sentences. Oh my god. Here you go, Chase. Go. Okay. I don't know where we are. Land. Yes. I have no idea. Characteristics. I know that.
When you're done, second graders, just stay on the front page and put your pencils in your holder. We're not going to go to the inside yet. Okay?
Of a place or part of a natural environment. Landforms are physical.
So pencils in your holder, hands in your lap when you're done.
Characteristics.
And we're ready to move on.
I have to read that. Bodies of water are physical characteristics. Climate and biomes are also physical characteristics of a place.
Okay, so did you find any of those words?
I found them all.
Okay, will you help Becca find them?
You can look at mine, Becca.
One more. Okay, good. Pencils and holders. Books away, please. inside of your issue, we'll learn about all of those things. But today, the next thing we're gonna do is watch our video that'll explain physical characteristics a little more.
Yay.
Remember, watch it quietly. Try to keep your feet on the ground, please.
Today, we're going to learn about landforms. We live on the continent known as North America, which is made up of Canada, the United States, and Mexico. There are 7 continents: Asia, Africa, Europe, North America, South America, and Australia. Our continent is in the Western Hemisphere, north of the equator. The United States has a lot of different landforms. There are 4 kinds of landforms: mountains, hills, plains, and plateaus. Plateaus are high, flat landforms that rise above the ground around them. Mountains and hills rise up above the surrounding land, but they aren't flat. Hills are smaller than mountains. Plains are flat, grassy areas that don't have a lot of trees. There are also islands, which are landforms surrounded by water. Hawaii is an island. What about Florida? It's what is called a peninsula. It is surrounded on 3 sides by water. If the other side of Florida was covered by water, it would be an island. The United States touches 4 major bodies of water: the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Arctic Ocean way up on the top of Alaska. What landform and body of water do you live near? See you next time, and keep learning.
Okay, so now I want you to think in your head about the different landforms and things that Gary just talked to you about. And we're going to fill out a chart together on the board, that chart that I made. Okay, so first we're going to make a list of landforms. Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute. Think in your head, what kind of landforms did Gary talk about? What kind of landforms do we know about? Oh, think time, remember? Go hands down. Alright, so then I'll pull a stick and I want you to have a landform ready for me to fill in. Hands down, I'm gonna pull a stick, okay? Alright, Rainy, what's one landform that he talked about? What?
I forgot.
You forgot? Okay, that's okay, you can pass. Charlie. Mountains. Remember, landforms are anything that make a place look how it looks, right? Well, let's see, what else? What's another one? Kellen.
Hills.
Hills, good. Preston left. Mercedes is not here. I'm striking out. Raina? What's another one? There was one that was kind of a funny word that started with a P.
Plains.
The plains. And what were the plains like? Do you remember?
They were.
Well, I'm asking Raina. Do you remember? It's not like the airplane. It's flying. Chase, what were the plains like?
Flat grasslands.
Flat grasslands. And when we think about hills, do we have any like famous hills near where we live?
No. Yes.
We talked about it yesterday.
Scottsbluff.
That's something else.
Can we take tests after this?
Okay, let's see. Kyron, do you remember the hills we talked about yesterday? They're by where we live. They're made out of something. Fred?
Sandhills.
Sandhills, yes, that's a big geographical feature in our part of the state, and it's special to our part of the state. The sandhills don't stretch all the way across Nebraska. Okay, let's see, what's another type of landform? Dre?
Island.
An island, yes. Dre, what makes an island an island?
It has water all around it.
It has water on all the sides, all the way around it. Good. Another landform. Becca?
Oceans.
We'll get to that one next. That's a body of water. Oh, that's a good one. Something's not here? Yeah. A lot of sticks that aren't here. Tayton, do you remember another one? You took your idea? What is Florida? There's two more landforms that start with a P. Helen? They're kind of big words. Come look. You guys want to open up your issues? Let's see if we can find them inside of here.
Rocky Hills.
The Rocky Mountains. Yep, we already have mountains. That's a good one. You know what? We might not. Those two words were in the video, but they weren't in our issue.
Desert?
That is something else that we'll talk about later.
Where?
Dre, what did we say yesterday? The monument at Scottsbluff, it looks like a...
Like
a P. A plateau?
Oh yeah.
Yes, a plateau. Okay, so a plateau is, remember, it's a piece of land and it kind of comes up like this. And then the ground is on each side of it. Yeah, plateaus are
Great. Can you kind of hard to?
yeah, well, it would be hard.
Yeah.
There was one more thing. What did they say that Florida was? Remember, it was a big word. It started with a P. Peyton? No? Remember, Kellen?
I forgot.
You forgot? Okay, it was a peninsula. Raise your hand if you can remember. What makes a peninsula a peninsula? What makes it be that? What's, Ren?
It has water on 3 sides.
Yes, it has water on 3 sides. Good, but that 4th side is still attached to the United States, right? So it's not an island.
And it's
Okay.
long.
Well, it was long, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. All right. The next one we're going to move on to is 2 bodies of water. And if you need to refresh your memory, on the inside of your Studies Weekly is your article about bodies of water. Okay. All full sticks. At our Chase, can you tell me what a body of water would be?
Ocean.
There's an ocean. We have lots of oceans. Oh, hold on. You told me you're one thing. A lake? A lake. Let's see. Ren? A river.
A park that has a water park.
But that would be man-made, right? So that would be more of a pool. Yeah. We're talking about ones that occur a little bit more natural in nature.
Water.
Okay, Jaren. Hold on. Did I pull your stick? Jaren? We have a river. help him out?
Ponds.
A pond. Those are small.